Hello and welcome to Storm Infinite. I am Commander Storm and today we're going to be doing a video on the new Elite Dangerous Horizons. Specifically the planetary landings, which you can actually land now on any planet that doesn't have an atmosphere. And this is quite a massive achievement for them. So, well done to them. But we're going to have a look at it and we're going to do our first landing. Or try to do our first landing. We'll see how this goes. I'm just going to go just above the yellow mark I think I'm supposed to do. No idea. Maybe below. We'll soon find out. So I'm currently at about 60 kilometers. I'm going down. I wonder how steep you can go. There we go. Now we're going down. Probably shouldn't go that steep. So I'm back, and I've got a mic now. My other one broke, so I had to get a new one. So I'm just using this for now. I'm gonna try get a better one because this one's kind of quiet, but yeah, it should be good. And this is definitely a way to kind of start again with YouTube. Start with a brand new section of a new game. Definitely a very interesting add-on as well. They've been planning this for some time now. Kind of makes you wonder what they've got in store next for us. Right, I think I'm going to land over here. Try and find somewhere as flat as possible to land on. See up there looks okay, I think, but that's just me just seeing the curvature though. Could be wrong. That looks alright. Alright, I think what we just do is literally just kind of activate landing gear and just kind of drop down.
Landing gear deployed.
Chosen a place right next to a crater just so they can explore it a little bit. Just gently go down. 100 meters. 30. Yep. Well, I say level, it's not exactly the most level place I've ever seen. We're gonna have to try somewhere else, maybe this place. There we go, is that okay? Have I done something wrong here? I think I have.
Cargo scoop deployed.
this is becoming a pain. Why can't
Cargo scoop retracted.
I don't quite know what else to do. Okay, let's go down. There we are. Right, we're down. Right, what I need to do now is look down here and deploy this thing. I think you just press that. Yes, you do. Apparently you press that. There we go. I'm in my buggy. Here we go. First thing I'm going to do, I've got to do this, is look at my ship. It's just one of the first things that just about everybody does, I think, when they find out Horizons is released, is they come and have a look at the ship. I don't know one person who hasn't. It's pretty big. You don't realise it's that big. I mean, I know they are big, but you don't realise they're quite that big. Let's see if I can. I haven't assigned any of my buttons to my camera. There we go. Oh, that didn't last very long. Oh, but the noises though. Oh, hello. I just pressing the weapons button that is assigned to my ship, and it's just giving. Apparently, it's got a turret, so that should be interesting. You can imagine just driving around. You got kind of buggy races on the planets below, and you've got you're just shooting at each other to try and win. I don't know where I'm going. There was supposed to be a, what you call it, asteroid crater somewhere. I think the actual ship was facing it. It looks so close when I landed to it, and now it seems to be quite far away, which is very, very weird. I'm recklessly driving here, this is reckless. There it is. I can see it now. Where's the handbrake? That's not the handbrake. What's the handbrake? Ah, there's the handbrake. I found the handbrake. Somehow I just don't know, maybe it is. This is reckless driving. It's fun though. It's fun. I'm actually destroying my little buggy guy here because it says I've gone down to 97% health, which is. Oh, that's it. I've lost control. There we go. Oh. Do you know one thing I did forget to do? There's a really cool thing I know you can do. Is if you go to, what is it? It's not that. It's not that. It must be. Oh, well. I don't know how to do it. This is terrible. It was assigned to key 3 and now it's... ah, there we go, it's key 5 now. I can do this. Hang on, it's doing it. There we go. I've just dismissed my ship, so you should see just... there we go. There it goes. It's gone off into the abyss. Oh. I didn't know you could do this. I mean, I did, that's why I pressed it, but that's not the point. Left alt space to exit. Okay, so this is the buggy. With all its cool wonders. Give you a 360. There's a turret at the top, you can see it now. That's a pretty mean machine. There we go. Right, we're going to go off into the abyss. I'm going to explore this place that has nothing on it. It's pretty barren, but it doesn't matter. That's not important. That is not the point. Right. Just checking there because I haven't used this. I got a new laptop and it looked like it switched off, but it turns out it hasn't switched off. So I was really annoyed because I actually thought that I'd have to record this entire thing again, which I've had to do several times before, but luckily I don't, so it's all good. It turns out I did record it, and it's just, yeah. I'm gonna have to get it's on here as well, doing some stuff. Oh, okay. My buggy is taking another razzie at me. No, don't do this to me. Here we go. I don't know why I decided it'd be a good idea to use my joystick for this, but I am. Here we go. I think we're in the crater. I'm kind of lost, if I'm honest. I kind of wasn't paying attention to where I was going, and now I'm kind of stuck in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that looks big. And that's what the jetpacks are for. Well, it's a good job this is only a game, because otherwise other people, if this was like a transporter, everyone would be sick by now. My terrible driving skills. That's the thing about the jets on the buggy actually, is they're limited for a certain amount of time. They have to take up time to charge, so you can't just use them all in one go, because all of a sudden you run out, you end up just hitting the bottom. Oh, I just lost 3% there. Oh, and also these things have fuel, so they only have a certain amount of fuel. I've gone through about I'd say a fifth to a quarter already. Yeah, about a quarter already. So yeah, when you get close to zero, I'd say recall your ship, and then get some fuel, if that's how it works. Don't know, never done it, so I don't really know where I'm going. But look at that view. That's a pretty amazing view. I've only just looked up. I've been too busy looking down. Here we go. Look at that view. That is pretty amazing view, that. I'm glad they brought this in, this kind of 3D kind of viewing experience. It's quite good. means I can show you a lot of what the game is actually like without having to actually have the game. Right. So we're gonna keep going, I think. Get to kind of like the bottom here, if that's the bottom, and then I'll recall the ship. That looks, yeah, it looks quite low down. So we'll get to there, and then I'll recall the ship. And then we can watch it go down with the new movie thing, which I kind of knew we had, but didn't really know how it worked. But now I do know how it works. We can use it to our advantage. Oh, that one didn't sound good. No. Oh, no, that's terrible. Oops. If I can get to the bottom without like completely destroying my buggy, that would be useful. I should slow down, but I'm just a bit. I don't like slowing down. It's too fun. It is. It's too fun. All right, here we go. Looks like we're close to the bottom now. Trying to get to the places that haven't got too many bumps really. Here we go. Go down this one. Around this gap. Oh, I didn't expect that one. You can just see my buggy just kind of being destroyed completely by my reckless driving. Yeah, we'll get to kind of like over there. Yeah, that there. Pointing with weapons, I love it. No, well, not there, there. Yeah, that. Actually, that looks quite far. Is it quite far away? I can't tell. No, it's not too far away. We can get there. So kind of not over there, but like where the black bit is. I'm pointing with my weapon. Oh. Kind of getting used to driving this now. It's. There we go. I'm going to try and be clever and not go over the hills. Instead, I'm going to go around them. No, it is quite far away actually. I thought it was very close, but it turns out it's actually quite far away. It's very hard to judge distance on this. Very, very hard. Alright, we'll get to like the bottom. There we go. We'll get to the bottom. And then we'll call the ship and call it quits, I think. Oh, if I can get to the bottom. Come on. Oh. Doesn't look good. That's why they made jets. The main reason is just in case you end up upside down and it's, this looks like a level place. We'll stop here because this looks like a level place. Yeah. So the main reason why they brought in jets was because people keep going upside down like me, reckless drivers, and it's always useful to be able to have something you can use. I can't work out why I'm not going forwards anymore. That's the wrong wrong button. Oh god. There we go. I don't know why that did that. I think I had to just go back to 0 and then start again. Right, we'll stop here and then we'll recall the ship. There we go. Oh. I didn't know my mouse was assigned to that. Fair enough. There we go. It's going to be here in about 30 seconds. Oh, they've also got a scanner in the front. If you can see, it's like the little radar thing. I think. That is so hard to tell what that means. We'll work it out. Does that even have like a purpose? Because right now it's just showing the exact same thing. I think it's just there for show, look. Because if you look, it's just, no, well, then again you could, unless it like shows like vehicles and ships and stuff. I don't know. Oh. Where's the ship? There's the ship. You can see it landing. And it's quite far away. It's landed in that little ditch there. And I have to go to that ditch. Fair enough. Right, let's go to that ditch. See, I thought it would just be clever enough and it would see the fact that I've got a very, well, not very, but like kind of flat piece of land here. All this land that's quite flat. It's not really, but I just skipped that. This has actually been quite fun. I'm quite excited. This is such a good game. Everyone should have it. I think, honestly, I think everyone should have it. And I'm getting paid to say that. I pay them. Rather annoyed because Olympus has got the full expansion pass thing, the payment. So I have to keep paying for the expansions, and he's got the free full one. It's terrible. This is going to cost a lot of money, this game, when it's finished. It's probably going to be like 100 or so quid spent on it when it's finished and all the expansions are out. And it's just going to get worse. Why did my ship choose to land there? Oh, this is the flattest location, yeah, but it's the hardest place to get to. Right, what I'm going to do, before I go into kind of dock with my ship, which is weird, hang on, just break. I'm going to do a quick look around my ship for you. There we go. It's quite a beauty, isn't it? Well, it looks weird, but it's still quite a beauty. Yep, it won't let me go any further than that. I think I have to actually be in the ship in order to do that. This camera is so hard to control. It's kind of weird. I'm using it with my joystick as well, trying to control it with my joystick. It's very weird. And just do a few kind of shots from the sky. Oh yeah. Could be a photographer, me. That's a bit too close for comfort, I think. There you go. I'm a little guy and I'm standing looking at my ship, and there we go. I'm standing looking at my ship, and I'm looking at my little buggy. Look at the ship, and there's someone in my little buggy, and you see the little guy in the little buggy. It won't. Oh, hello. That looks a bit wrong. I don't think they're meant to do that. Only like, that's just a slight. Let's just kind of pretend that never happened. Look at the sky, guys. I think I'm actually stuck in the somehow. Like, hang on, just go forward. No, my camera is definitely stuck inside the planet. That might be something they might want to fix. If I quit it, yeah, there we go. It's fine. You never saw that. It never happened. It's a brilliant game. There's no problems with it ever. Right. Let's dock. See, it says it's like. Honestly, this ship. It says it's like this is supposed to dock with like the flattest place, right? So it's chosen a place that's flattest for its legs, but has a massive hill in the middle. Because that's just not logical. Like, now I have to kind of align with it. I keep forgetting to use the handbrake. Kind of have to align with it Is that gonna work? Is it close enough? Yeah, it is. Good. Board the ship, please. There we go. I magically turned around then, I think. I think I just magically turned around. There we go, I'm in my ship. Does this work? Oh, it does. It works. Okay. So we're just going to look down at my ship. I can't control anything from the ship on here while I've got the kind of viewing mode on. Look at the glass. I know it sounds a bit weird, but like they've like really put a lot of detail into these ships, because like even the glass has its own tinting and its own kind of reflection and stuff, and there's really a lot of detail that's gone into these ships. You can see, you know, it's pretty mesmerizing, to be honest. You can't really see much because it's very dark, but oh, there's the planet thing again. I'm not going to try and get stuck in that, just in case. We'll go further away and just kind of do a zoom out. Apparently that's as far as I'm allowed to go. I'm not permitted to go any further. It's fair enough though, making limits. Otherwise you'd end up like halfway across the galaxy and your ship's still in one place. But look at that, the detail. That's pretty amazing. The reflections, the dirt on the screen. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's true. Anyway, let's launch. Right, we literally just have to click upwards thrusters, which engages the drives, puts it to 50% power, brings us up. Then all I should have to do is turn up the landing gear,
retracted.
kind of do a fly of the planet a little bit. Laptop switch back on. So that there, if I can get to it. That is where we just drove around. I think, apparently. I'm not very good with directions. But yes, that is apparently where we just drove around. That was where we were aiming for.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
That meant to happen.
Shields offline. Thrusters online.
Oops. I haven't assigned my power right, so my ship just went into complete like meltdown when it realised, oh, well that's not meant to happen. Why has it done that? I wonder. Shields are on. I don't know. I'm not even gonna ask that one now. Anyway. So this has been Storm Infinite. I have been Commander Storm. And this is Elite Dangerous Horizons. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.